artist rendering of SpaceX Big Falcon rocket credit Space the new space race is about Hollywood actor going into orbit for 5 minutes for $1 million. Right wrong, space tourism might grab the headline, but it's just the flop. Is the space industry happily taking money off millionaires? Why is launch and landing tech get proven and a few satellites are launched? Why noon looking space tourism will be a driver for innovation, cost reduction and initial profit? But what most space industry companies are really interested in what happens next, that include mining the moon and asteroid for precious resources lacking on Earth, and generally building infrastructure in space to bring the cost down of doing business in space. This is about so much more than the rich elite going on suborbital trip. This is about man reaching out of space for new sources of energy so human civilization can continue to flourish. This is about survival. The next 12 months or so will see some key steps taken that will take the space industry from a potential new growth area to a bona fide boomtown. SpaceX rocket will debut in November. Credit Space after working wonder over the last few years by figuring out how to launch a rocket and then bring back the expensive first stage to bury you. Space has been at the forefront of the new space race. It's been launching Falcon 9 rocket every few weeks recently, but in November 2017, its most ambitious project so far will get an outing. The Falcon Heavy lift launch vehicle able to lift 54 metric tons into orbit. The Falcon Heavy will launch from Part 39 at NASA Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Its two reusable side boosters will then attempt to land simultaneously just down the coast at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. After which, the main booster will attempt to land on a bus as the spacecraft head for orbit. It's going to be awesome, and one day it's going to Mars. NASA on capsule will eventually travel beyond the moon. Credit NASA. Why space get order headline over on Part 39A, Part 39B at Kennedy Space Center is also be seeing some action. NASA still want to be involved in the really big stuff, and that means a manned mission to Mars originally slated for 2017. NASA's landmark exploration mission EM1 will see an unpreparatory on spacecraft launch on NASA's new and untested and bigger than a Falcon Heavy Space Launch System SLS rocket heading on a 3-week journey in a retrograde orbit around and 40,000 miles beyond the moon. However, decisions have been put back and now EM1 doesn't look like it will take place until 2019. The first crew mission in the Orion spacecraft is planned for the early 2020 as Boeing CST-100 crew capsule will take US astronauts to the ISS. Credit Boeing AU astronaut has not flown to space from his or her own country since the Space Shuttle retired in 2011. While space get order headline for its reusable rocket, Boeing had NASA contract for 6 crew flights to the International Space Station ISS. Its spacecraft is designed to take 5 astronauts comfortably and even has Wi-Fi. In August 2018, Sushi an unprepared CST-100 launch atop an Atlas V rocket AUC on extendable launch vehicle from United Launch Alliance, a joint venture between Boeing and Lockheed Martin. The first crew test flight of the spacecraft could take place in early 2019. The Space Crew Dragon will also help resurrect the U.S. human spaceflight program. Credit Space Boeing CST-100 in the only spacecraft in NASA's commercial crew program, famously good at marketing. Space CEO Elon Musk is about to make most of the 6 crew flight to the ISS also planned for his company Crew Dragon capsule, a autonomous spacecraft that can control by its astronaut and by space mission control. Crew Dragon is scheduled to be tested in 2018. Musk may be obsessed with mass but the bedrock of space business is going to below Earth orbit for decades to come. Blue Origin is moving in next door to space and NASA. Credit Blue Origin do not underestimate Jeff Bezos having already proven reusable rocket technology on its new Shepard. His company Blue Origin has hugely ambitious plan to build a rocket almost as big as Space Falcon Heavy and is building it next door. Blue Origin is now constructing a rocket manufacturing facility at Exploration Park at Canaveral, just a few miles from Kennedy Space Center. Here it plans to assemble the company massive new Glen Heavy reusable rocket. It will fly until 2020, but the two-stage version will lift 45 tons to low Earth orbit and 13 tons to geostationary transfer orbit and Terrestrial. So a three-stage version in the work will 2018 see Virgin Galactic begin suborbital flight. Credit Virgin Galactic putting the October 2014 crash of the original spaceship so behind them a crash that killed co-pilot Michael Albury had been easy for Virgin Galactic. However, in May 2017, its new spaceship VSS Unity successfully tested a revamped RING system above California's Mojave Desert. Though the space industry has far bigger goals than taking tourists to space, it is going to be a big revenue generator, not just from the passenger but from the satellite. Most flight will also carry. So and Virgin Galactic finally takes 6 people paying $250,000 Mỹ and two pilots just above Earth atmosphere as the company planned to do during 2018. The entire space industry will undoubtedly experience a surge in self-belief. Could the Moon Express MX multi-lander win the prize? Credit Moon Express is almost 49 years in the landmark Apollo 11 moon landing mission, and although there are no firm plans for a rerun, another race to the moon is hotting up, designed to get the first privately funded spacecraft to the surface of the moon. The Google Lunar X-Prize deadline will award $20 million if anyone make it before March 31, 2018. Will anyone succeed in the is one of the country in the running with us with Japan SAKUTO, Israel Space, the USAS Moon Express, and the international team Synergy Moon also in the running. For Moon Express is a first step to starting a lunar mining operation. Tiangong-1 will orbit in the next few months. Credit CMSE is been orbiting Earth for 6 years and has hosted 6 Tychonauts, but China's Heavenly Palace Space Station could soon become a major hazard to us on Earth. While it has little to do with the space race per se, is indicative of both China's expected dominance of space and the increasing danger that space is already bringing to mission to low Earth orbit. Tiangong-1 has been in a decaying, uncontrolled orbit for over a year and will fall to Earth by April 2018 at the very latest, and possibly at the turn of the year. Now that going to be some shooting star. China landed its U2 rover on the moon in 2013. Credit CMSE did nobody tell China that the space industry has gone private. Why billionaire plan to colonize other planet. The China Manned Space Engineering Office CMSE is warming up for a manned lunar mission, with the first test phase coming in 2018 when it attempts to land the first ever probe on the far side of the moon. China recently launched the Heavy Lift Vehicle Ray with its Long Mark 5 CZ-5 rocket, though its maiden flight in July 2017 was a failure, and also on to send a rover Thomas by 2020. The moon sample is on India's to-do list. Credit NASA if China's lunar mission is a symbol of that nation growing stature and confidence. The same applies to India's plan, having already visited the moon in 2008. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO will send its first rover Chandrayaan-2 to the lunar surface in March 2018. A lunar orbiter, lander and rover Chandrayaan-2 will land near the moon south pole and study lunar dust, which could be a major hazard for potential permanent lunar bases.